so excited.
Yay!
Right, fringe check. It's joking.
Gorgeous.
Hello and welcome to Ask the Accountant Pitstop podcast. I am joined by the lovely Zoe Whitman.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming on. So please tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're here, what you're looking for at Accountex 2026.
Well, I'm Zoe Whitman. I'm the co-founder of the Six Figure Bookkeeper with Joe Wood, and we have a big community of bookkeepers and accountants, about 37,000 of them now, and we host the Bookkeepers podcast. And I also am the co-founder of a software called Hey Monica, which is a work experience solution for trainee accountants. So we're trying to bridge the gap between what you learn in your exams and then what it's actually like to be at work, because there's this big challenge right now where lots of practices are saying I can't find good people, good staff, and then there are lots of trainees, and we see this particularly in our Facebook community, where people are saying I'm doing my training but I can't get a job. So we're trying to work out how do we solve that, and we've built a software.
And I'm quickly going to go into that before we talk about Accountex, because that is something particularly that scares me as a practice owner. You know, I trained 20 years ago. We did the whole, whilst you're working, go through your AAT, ACCA, ICAW, practical experience, starting with your T accounts and your bank recs and your Excels. And we're moving obviously into a world where those basics, which I still feel underpin, are not as, AI can be taking that on. So the way that we're teaching has to change. And I'm really struggling to find that way, being trained the way I was trained, and how a lot of people were trained to go into this shift. So how does Hey Monica really help our trainees get that practical experience?
Well, before I tell you about that, I'd love to highlight that there was a study in the 80s and 90s. I can't remember. I wish I could be clever enough to quote the people who had written it, but they looked into how we train people, what the education system's built on. And what they found is that they came up with this 70-20-10 model.
Okay.
And what they found is that the 10% of the way that we learn is through academic learning and textbooks. Yet the whole of the education system is built on that 10%, and that is a real challenge, because it's very difficult to work out how do you give people that practical exposure. And I think partly this could be placements and things like that, which just aren't built into the curriculum. So there is a systemic problem in terms of education that's needing to change. So the 70%, if you're interested, is the practical doing part of things, how we learn. So I think this is a problem that's been there for a long time, but because we used to have or we still do have to an extent, the data processing part of the work, traditionally that's how you would train. So the way I see it, and I'm not from practice, I've had my own clients, but I'm not from a practice background. I trained in local government, so I didn't do T accounts. I went in and I straight away was talking to service managers and doing internal audit and treasury work. So my experience of what an accountant did for those first 10 years of my career were nothing to do with what it's like to be in practice. So, I know that my ACCA qualification didn't tie up to what I was doing at work. And the work that, traditionally in practice, I see it as trainee accountants come in, they do the junior level work, then you go into a semi-senior, senior position, manager, partner. Now, I think because not only is the education not necessarily getting people ready for those trainee roles, the people skills, the answering the phone, those kind of things. I didn't know how to use the photocopier. Don't know if anyone uses a photocopier anymore. What I think is going to happen now, because we've got two big things happening right now. There's lots of chat about Gen Z and a different attitude to work. And I think we've got to remember that young people coming into the market right now have been through COVID. So they missed out on a huge part of that social interaction that would have been really important in terms of learning how to negotiate and have those people skills that we need. But also AI is coming in, like you say, and changing those trainee roles. And I think that probably we're going to move to a place where the organisation structure for an accountancy practice looks very different. Probably still with partners, definitely still with partners. But then that management role is going to be much more about choosing systems and workflows and overseeing those systems. People are going to come into that, but it's much more about how do we want the work to be done. And then you're going to have this level, instead of semi-seniors and seniors, you're going to have this role of the advisory accountant, which is what everyone here at Accountex is telling us to do. And then those trainee roles are potentially replaced by agents. So this is a huge problem, and but what you said is the T accounts do underpin everything that we need to know. We need to know that the system does the bit the T accounts do, so we need to understand how that works, but we need to very quickly progress to be able to move into that advisory accountant role with having never dealt with a client before.
Yeah, and I think that's where I'm in the audit space. I worry about, we've still got the nitty gritty. Yes, we've got the data analytics. We're a little bit later to the party than the accountants and bookkeepers. And I've got this kind of, how practically do we get those people, those graduates coming into that advisory role quicker without knowing how things are produced? Like, I have a trainee and I have the fear of, not fear, I actually know, she asked about bank recs.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, well, I trained in actually doing one, getting them out, getting the highlighter pen out. And I'm like, when you're doing it on the software, but then again, I go, in a couple of years' time, she doesn't need to do it.
No, but she needs to know what was done.
Yeah.
So she knows when it's wrong. And it's like an exception reporting level of work they need to be able to do. So I think we still need to know how to do the fundamentals, or we need to know how the software is doing it and why the software is doing it. And that's difficult to teach when you haven't got lots of work for people to practice on.
Yeah.
So that's why, hey, Monica, I'm not going to pitch it like crazy for you, but what we're trying to do is give you an opportunity to experience lots of those things that come up through years of experience, lots of problems and queries that you don't see every day.
No.
Because that builds your experience and confidence when those things come up, so that the trainee has that sort of embedded in them so that they can rapidly move on. And also, we build in a lot of communication skills as well into Hey Monica with AI, so that you can quickly be up to speed with what it's actually like to speak to a client, because I don't think anyone expected, I definitely wasn't expected in my first couple of years in the job to be answering the phone or ringing people asking questions, and it takes a lot of confidence to do that. So how do we train that into people?
Yeah, definitely the expectations of the graduates and the school leavers coming in is going to be that you're going to be get there quicker. And you're right, small business owners, people starting to practice themselves, they're going to be like, how do we actually do that? Pre-COVID, there were a lot more practical go and learn how to do that. That doesn't exist anymore. Everything is remote, but there's nothing like actually doing the job and giving it a go and having some case studies. So
I was speaking to somebody yesterday at Accountex, and he was in the audience and had heard something I'd spoken about earlier in the day, and he said to me his son is doing an accountancy degree and he has a placement. And I know it's a long time since I went to university. I'm in my 40s, but when I tried to go to university and dropped out, there were some courses that gave you a placement year and there were others that didn't. And I think that, one of the answers to this is that you get that opportunity to have a placement. But the question is, are there the roles in those organisations to offer those placements now? What do those roles actually look like? And also, if university costs so much money, is it worthwhile to stay for longer and not be on that path for your career? And I don't really know what the answer is. Also, university doesn't lead to an accountancy qualification. So there is something huge that needs to change in terms of how we get people ready.
I think very quickly, I'm in my 40s too, and when I was doing my A-levels, pushed to go to uni. But I knew I wanted to do accountancy, and I had one teacher that said, why are you even considering uni?
Yeah.
And I applied, I got into uni, and I also applied for an apprenticeship, and I got both, and I went, why am I going to uni? So I definitely think an accountancy route doesn't have to be a uni route, and if not, sometimes it's better.
I think there are great things from uni. I've got little kids, you have too, and
growing up,
you think about what they're going to do in the future. I think university is brilliant for your network, and I think the thing that you and I've probably had to learn as we've got older is, like, this room is amazing here at Accountex. The people you see who help you to get to the next step is incredible. So there definitely is a place for those networks, and I feel like I didn't have that from my sort of social background and education. But you can find that later. It's just we don't even train young people in how to network or why that's important. It happens to you or it doesn't.
No, and I think that leads us nicely on to Accountex 2026.
Yeah.
So what is your first impression when you came in here yesterday?
Well, I mean, there were like robots by the door. There was a AI DJ. There was an actual real life DJ, and then there was like a helmet with a shiny face. I know, bike helmet or something. It was fun. Like straight away, that even like today coming in, there was like loud music playing, and I was like, yeah, I'm back. It's very loud and busy. So many nice people that I want to catch up with, and lots of great stand. I've learned so much. There's so many new tools, and the question I keep asking people here is, how does AI change what you do right now? Like, how are you building this in? Does it change demand? I think it's a really exciting time, and I think we have to be really informed.
Yeah, I have seen today a little dinosaur going around as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought there was I thought there were humans in the robots, and I don't know if there were. You maybe can tell me, because I was like, there must be humans in there. And then this dinosaur came past, and I was like, oh my God, is there a human in there? And then I realised how small it was, and I was like, actually, there's not a human in there, and I've just made a complete fool of myself. So, happy to own that, but I don't know if there are humans in these things.
I don't know. I mean, there obviously has been talk on LinkedIn about dinosaur accountants, so maybe that's why the dinosaur is here. I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, that was wasted on me. I can't do jokes.
I'm not sure. We need to go and ask that. Okay. What's been your highlight so far?
Oh, that is a great question, actually. We've got a great area called Bookkeepers Base Camp.
Amazing.
Xero have created that, and it's been a really nice, cozy area to catch up. So we've had some lovely catch-ups. There have been some, small circle talks in there, but also there are bean bags. So, getting out of the bean bag is an effort for anybody. So if you do go there and sit down, I think it's really important to know that you might not get up for a few hours.
Yeah, well, I'll bear that in mind when I come over and roll out.
Yeah, we'll push you, tip you up.
So, I mean, this is massive. There are a lot of vendors. There's a lot of information, and we can be given so much. So what would you recommend to people coming here? Like how to decompress and debrief as they leave? Because I think a lot of people are so overwhelmed because there is a lot.
Yeah.
And you've been here a few times. You've been around and you get stopped, and it's a lot for you as well. So how can we really take everything away, debrief, come back to what we wanted from Accountex?
Yeah, I suppose it starts with going into an event with a plan, doesn't it? So just thinking about what you do, and then in the community, Joe and I we do share a schedule, and we're like, this is where we are, come to this, these are come and see these partners, and try and just plan the day. But also you've got to know that you can't really stick to a plan when you're here. I mean, there's Theatre 12 over there, so there must be 12 or more stages. Unfortunately, I've only had time to see one talk.
Oh, wow.
Because there are so many people I want to catch up with, and I kind of come here with a list of, these are the people I want to talk to about these particular things, and it's a really nice opportunity to do that, catch up and networking and make the plan for the next few months when you've got to speak to people on the, booking a call and that kind of thing. So I suppose make the plan, but if you haven't made the plan, don't worry. Probably you can use an AI tool and say, these are the things retrospectively that I would have liked to achieve. What should I do next? Right, quickly go and type your notes in, and then make a to-do list.
I actually did that with the whole agenda.
Did you?
And I went into Copilot and said, everything you know about me and the issues I have in my business, because I talked to it about everything, can you let me know what would be the good talks? I'm not seeing any of them either, but I will watch them back.
Yeah, they're on replay. Yeah,
yes,
it's all good.
Yes. So, what do you love about this industry?
What do I love? I feel like right now there's huge opportunities. Like I said, everything I'm saying to people, AI, what does this change for you? And I've got mixed feelings about AI, which is, I will say, because obviously we have an AI product that we're building, but obviously there's an environmental impact. The talk I actually saw was Penny Allard talking on a panel about what's the sort of negative side of AI, and I'm very interested in the environmental impact and what happens to the cost of AI and how that's going to change we're relying on this and building it into tools right now, but what do we do when this costs a lot more money? There's a lot of change happening and we can't predict what that change is. So, that's why it's important to be here. But what I love about this industry is that right now people they've been told for years to be advisors, and I think finally, because AI is here, people are thinking, oh, I actually have to do that, but what does that mean? And it means being an entrepreneur and thinking like a business owner. And when you can think like that and open your mind, that's when your opportunities come along. So I think that there are lots of people here with big ideas, and that's really exciting.
That scares me a little bit. So I do understand, because I feel a lot of us will feel we're accountants, not necessarily business owners, and can't get that kind of mentality shift. So Yeah, that's
But
amazing.
if you're a practice owner, you're a business owner, right?
I know.
And if you're in a business working as an accountant or a bookkeeper in another practice, you're dealing with business owners all the time. So you kind of through osmosis get that entrepreneur thinking, but maybe we haven't been trained to pay attention to it. But it is all around you if you look for it.
Yeah, definitely. So, what would you change about our industry?
What would I change? I mean, I think we've spoken about some important things around education.
Yeah.
And I think that there does need to be a shake-up in terms of is the education that we have, and I'm not going to say anything bad about any professional body. Like, I'm a member of the ACCA, the AAT, and the ICB. I am so grateful for my qualifications. They've created social mobility. They've given me the life that I have. I'm incredibly proud and grateful to be an accountant and a bookkeeper. But I think that there is something fundamental that needs to change in education. And I don't know what the answer is. Like, we're trying to be a part of it. I think that if we can get this right, we can create opportunities for lots of people that haven't always had an easy sort of route into employment. I don't know what that is yet. I feel like I'm on a mission, and this is as excited as I've been about business for a long time.
Well, we'll be following you because we all need people like you to help us, practice owners, actually develop, grow, and when we're bringing people in, to know what to do. Because, like I said at the start, we are trained a certain way, and that's different now.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes our minds can't actually imagine what it's going to look like. So, please share your wealth. Please share your wealth. So, what would you like to plug, and where can people find you?
Oh, well, I'd love to plug Hey Monica.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey Monica is a work experience platform. It's powered by AI. You can have a solo account, or you can buy a plan for your team and have 5 license holders, or we can add more if you've got more in your team. We've got some large practices using it right now, as well as some individual accountants and bookkeepers. And the feedback we've been getting is incredible because it helps us to build the platform. So I want to be open, like my DMs, message me on LinkedIn. I want to know what people want from training. Like, what do we need to do to get your people ready for the workplace? And we've mapped all of the syllabuses for the larger professional bodies in the country against each other. And we've come up with 280 skills that we believe we can cover through Hey Monica scenarios. We've covered about 80 of them so far. We've got a webpage where you can see all of that information, but I would just say if you go to heymonica.com, you can find out everything you need to know.
Amazing. I'll be heading over there soon. So, now is the time for Top Trumps.
I'm terrified of this.
I know.
I feel for you. I'm just going to say, before I do this, that I think sometimes people think I'm a bit of a bitch because, like, I think I can be, like, quite focused on what I need to do, and I don't always know everyone's names. And there'll be a moment and I'm like, I feel like I know you, and I don't know if I can quite put you into context, and I don't know if it's my age or what it is about me. So if I don't know who you are when I do the Top Trumps, please don't. I really love everyone, and I want everyone to love each other and be happy.
I feel like we're putting you in this position. You've had to do like a massive disclaimer before.
Disclaimer. Zoe doesn't remember names.
It's absolutely fine. I'm useless as well, but let's just give it a go. Let's just see what happens. Right. I can answer yes or no.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Are you male?
No.
Are you female? Yes. I was like, could you be an animal? I don't know. Okay, female, great. Are you a practice owner?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have blonde hair?
No.
Oh, damn it. Are you famous on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Have you at any time lived abroad from the UK or like in Dubai?
I don't actually know that answer, but I would say in the last 3 years since no.
No, okay. Do you like cats? I don't know that it's going to say that on the Top Trumps. I want you to make an assumption here. How many cats
I'm going to assume no cats.
No cats? Oh, okay. Are you an accountant?
Yes.
Do you use Xero?
No.
Oh, do you use QuickBooks?
No.
Do you use Sage?
Yes.
Still don't know. Are you Amy Hancock?
Okay,
I don't know.
A lot in the MTD space with Sage in recent months.
Joe, I can see Joe behind you, really stressed.
30 days of MTD posts, massive, like getting MTD out there.
Don't know. I'm really sorry, I don't know.
Begins with S. SM.
Sam Mitchell. Oh, Sam Mitchell. I met Sam the other day at the
Okay,
Sage Road show.
I helped in that one.
Sorry, Sam.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Are you an animal? Are you a woman?
Yes.
Are you a practice owner?
No.
Are you in the software world?
No.
Oh. Are you a coach?
No.
Are you a
Where are we?
tutor or something?
Where are we
Are you
today?
in London? Are you at Accountex? Do you run Accountex? Are you Are you Caroline Hobden?
Yes.
Rachel Hobden. I don't know who Rachel Hobden is.
I mean, you merged the
See,
two.
I
You
know,
merged the
I
two,
know.
ladies. Right, go.
Are you a woman?
No.
Are you a man?
Yes.
Do you own a practice?
No.
Are you in software?
Yes.
Are you in a software that is like an accountancy ledger platform?
No.
Are you in a data capture type
No.
business? No. Are you in some kind of banking app thing?
No.
Do you do AI things?
Yes.
Do you like MTD?
No.
Do you have a cat?
I don't think so. I think we save that for later.
Okay. Claude.
For when
Is
you
it Claude?
for when you have meetings.
Oh,
It is the man.
Is it Jordan Vickery?
It is Jordan.
Oh my god.
But I love that we are now putting a face to Claude. Okay.
Are you a guy?
No.
Are you a cat?
No, but this person doesn't like cats.
Oh,
But you
what?
might not know that.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, we will not be friends. I have 3 cats. Okay, you're a guy and you don't
No,
like cats. I
I'm a
can't
girl.
move on from this. You're a
A
girl
girl.
who doesn't like cats.
Yeah, I don't like cats.
Are you Amy Hancock?
Yes.
You don't like cats.
They keep pooing
I
on my
don't-
lawn.
I
They
don't-
keep pooing on my lawn.
You can get like lion piss for that.
I've tried it all.
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
spikes, water.
Oh,
Yeah.
Water gun.
Yep,
Okay.
we've got water guns.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's not
They
your
are
cat.
cute,
It's fine.
They're really fluffy, nice, purry, emotional support animals.
I can see that.
Okay, last one is
Yes.
it? Phew. Okay, are you a guy?
Yes.
Great. Are you in software? Do you have a software
No.
product? Do you have an accountancy practice?
Yes.
Do you use Xero?
Yes.
Do you use other software too? You had
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Are you Stuart Hurst?
No. Doesn't he only use Xero?
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good. That was a good question. I love Stu. Stu's not here.
I don't actually know Stu.
Oh what?
I don't actually know Stu.
He came and stayed at my house, had a little sleepover. Him and my husband.
I don't
just
know if
watched
he'd like
comedy.
me. I like QuickBooks.
You like what?
I like QuickBooks. I don't think he'd like me much.
Oh, I don't know.
I know.
I love
and I don't like
Stu.
cats either.
It's not Stu, but it's a practice owner. So you don't have software. You use lots of software.
He
you
knows
run
a lot about
practice.
he knows a lot about software and does talk about software a lot.
Have you sold your practice?
I don't actually know the answer.
Oh, okay. Are you an accountant?
Who likes a microphone as well on a weekly basis? Might have another podcast.
Is it Aaron Patrick? Is it Johan Gory?
No, it's Arch Nemesis. Yeah.
You haven't got any.
Oh, he does.
nemesises.
Aaron Patrick's got loads.
Is it that nice guy that does the awards thing where everyone drinks lots of gin?
Oh, we drink gin. Sorry, I didn't get that memo last year. I didn't drink gin.
There was like a gin tree one year. It was dangerous.
I missed that. Okay. Can you remember the
Digital
name?
Disruptors Man.
Yes.
Oh, great. I'm really sorry I've forgotten your
It's
name.
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan. See, I can't remember
No,
names.
do you know what? You got everyone in the end, so well done. Thank you so much.
you for
It's
having
been lovely to have you on Pitstop Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.